One is called The Princess, and she's a fighter in a story about a young woman that is forced to do something that she did not choose. And critically speaking, this movie is the right movie at the right time.
What on earth happened to make you end up this way?
I was born this way.
You were born to be my wife.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, this is one of those scenes it was a pause in the violent action for a moment for this dialogue, but because it's a lot of action as Joey King plays this princess locked in a tower who must fight her way out only to have to fight to save her family, to save her life, to save the kingdom. The movie is violent, full of fight scenes that are meant to entertain, and they do. King is not only the star, she's the executive producer. And you can tell that she worked hard to put her stamp on this film. Plus, she handles the action well. There's a Vietnamese Norwegian actress called Veronica Ngo, and she plays Lynn, the princess's trainer and friend. Dominic Cooper and Olga Kourlenko, yeah, her, they play the bad guy and bad girl. Now, if you think this is for kids, you're wrong. This film is rated R for violence. This movie isn't great, but it's acceptable. The Princess's action-packed statement, I give it a mild thumbs up. Now, I gave it a C+, but then I switched it to a B-, which is kind of the same thing, because it's only 93 minutes. Now, Adam, if this were longer, I'd have given it a C+ or maybe a C. But right at 93 minutes, it's tight. For the most part, you know what it is. She's fighting all the way through. It's violent. It's acceptable. Where are you at on this one?
I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum from you. Big thumbs down on this movie. I didn't think it worked at all. And I don't think Joey King worked at all. We know Joey King. We've grown up with Joey King. She was in Ramona and Beezus 12 years ago, and we've seen her every step of the way.
Kissing booth movies, yeah.
Loved her in the Kissing Booth. I think she's got this real adorable kind of sweetness, kind of clumsy charm. None of that is apparent here. She's trying to be this badass fighter, and I just don't think it works. That said, the training that she did paid off. I buy her in the action sequences. I just don't buy the character, and I don't understand why this movie is so violent. Like, there's a lot of blood in this movie, which just makes me question.
But Adam, if you had a male protagonist like Nobody, for instance, where there's a lot of blood, it's rated R, you got to let go of her history and just let her be this character, and I actually think it works, man.
See, I think if you have a Nobody or if you have an Atomic Blonde, you know what you're building those audiences for and who you're building them for. This is a story for little girls, but it's executed as a movie for adults. And I don't find the middle ground there in the way that they present this story. And I almost think they need to take this movie and give it some songs. You need some licensed music in this to make it more like a Charlie's Angels thing or a Kill Bill thing. As it is, it feels very cheap. I don't think that there's a world where this thing would have been on the big screen. It feels like a small screen movie, and it just didn't work.
I see what you're saying, because who is it for? But if you go like 15, 16, 17 in that area, a little girl a young lady, they're not little girls anymore, a young teen, early adult can watch this. I think they're going to go, wow, it's a different take on the princess. She's not saving herself. She doesn't need a prince.
Age group, and I think that all the blood would turn off that very audience. That's why I just think it's
these same kids watch Euphoria. They watch Stranger Things. You know.
This is more violent than Stranger Things, and it hits harder. And I can't figure out where it lies. I think it just doesn't work. And I think that the action is rendered well, but I didn't care about the character, so I didn't care about what she was doing.
Good man, good man. I actually see what you're saying. Respect, my man. Respect. All right, another film out this weekend is about a young singer that gets discovered in beauty.
What you think about? The future?
An aspiring singer at the beginning of her promising career finds herself divided between her overbearing family, the pressures of the music industry, and her girlfriend. Beauty stars Gracie Marie Bradley. She's a newcomer, along with Giancarlo Esposito, Niecy Nash, and Sharon Stone. It is on Netflix right now.